In a little village nestled in a valley, there lived an old cartographer named Elara. Her maps were famous for their accuracy, guiding travelers through treacherous mountains and across winding rivers. Her most prized possession was a beautiful brass compass, passed down through her family. Its needle, it was said, didn't just point north. It pointed toward whatever its holder needed most. But as Elara grew older, the compass grew forgetful. Its needle would spin in lazy circles, pointing at the cookie jar when she needed to find her spectacles, or at the cat when she was looking for the path to the market. The villagers stopped asking to borrow it. "The compass has lost its magic," they whispered. Elara, however, never lost faith. She would polish the brass case and say, "You're just tired, old friend. You've done so much guiding for so long." One afternoon, a little girl named Anya came to Elara's door, clutching a crumpled piece of paper. "My Nana lives over the western hill," Anya explained, her voice trembling. "I was supposed to bring her this medicine, but I think I'm lost." Elara's heart went out to the girl. She fetched the forgetful compass. "Let's see if this can help," she said, placing it in Anya's small hands. The compass needle spun wildly, past the fireplace, past the bookshelf, and finally settled, pointing directly at Anya's own heart. Anya looked confused. "It's broken," she said, her shoulders slumping. Elara smiled a soft, knowing smile. "Is it? What were you feeling just before you got lost?" Anya thought for a moment. "I was scared," she whispered. "I was scared. I wouldn't make it in time. I was scared of the strange noises in the woods. I was so scared that I stopped paying attention to the path."
"The compass didn't forget its magic," Elara said gently. "It just remembers a deeper truth. Sometimes, what we need to find most isn't a place on a map, but a feeling inside ourselves. It's pointing at your courage, my dear. You already know the way. You just need to be brave enough to see it." Anya took a deep breath, feeling the cool brass in her hands. She thought of her Nana's smile. The fear didn't vanish, but it was joined by a new, steady feeling. Determination. She thanked Elara and set off again. This time she walked with her head up. She recognized the gnarled oak tree her mother had told her about. She heard the stream that meant she was close. She found the path not because a needle pointed the way, but because she was no longer too afraid to look for it. She delivered the medicine just in time. From that day on, the compass was known in the village not as the forgetful compass, but as the heart compass. Elara still lent it out, but with new instructions: hold it not to find your way, but to find what you need for the journey. And the needle, freed from the burden of pointing to mere locations, continued its wise work, guiding the lonely to their confidence, the sad to their hidden joy, and the lost back to the bravery they already carried within. The end. Now close your eyes. If you ever feel lost, remember that the most important compass is the one inside you, always pointing you toward the strength you need. Good night.